Bonjour people, salut salut. So today's video is about how to quit smoking without massive internal resistance. And stopping smoking is kind of like a combination lock. There's certain keys that need to be in place to make it easy to quit smoking permanently. And one of the most important keys, if not the most important key, is understanding the nicotine cycle, the nicotine trap. Essentially what that is when you smoked your first ever cigarette, it filled up your body with nicotine, and as that nicotine started leaving the body, it created an empty, insecure feeling that could only be relieved by a subsequent cigarette. So you would smoke that next cigarette, it would fill the body back up with nicotine, and the brain and the body would be tricked into thinking, oh, I'm calm, I'm relaxed, because it's no longer withdrawing. But a few minutes later, a few hours later, that nicotine's leaving the body and that insecure feeling returns, and the only way to get rid of it is to smoke another cigarette. This goes on and on and on and on and on. It's a confidence trick. It's a cycle of deception, basically, that all smokers fall for. All smokers fall for. It's not our fault. Loads of propaganda out there that makes us think that smoking helps us relax, makes us feel calm. Smoking does all these wonderful things for us. Millions are spent on spreading that propaganda, so it's no wonder we believe it. But it's all bullshit, basically. It's the nicotine cycle. It's the nicotine cycle. It's nicotine withdrawing from the body, creating an insecure feeling, which can only be relieved by another cigarette. So the key is to chop that nicotine monster's head off, destroy the cycle, end the cycle, yeah? And when we understand that this is essentially what nicotine is doing and this is how it's working, it makes it a lot easier to quit for two reasons, really. Number one, when we do get cravings in the future, that empty, insecure feeling, we understand that empty, insecure feeling no longer means I want a cigarette, I need a cigarette. What we can actually translate that feeling into, wow, this feeling is nicotine leaving my body. If I just allow this feeling to pass, eventually I won't get this feeling again, because the only reason I'm getting this feeling is because I keep perpetuating it with more and more cigarettes. Also, when we do quit, understanding how the nicotine cycle works, it removes so many of the benefits that we thought we had for smoking. So it literally removes so many of the benefits we have for smoking. We see that, wow, smoking wasn't actually relaxing me. I was relaxed before I ever started smoking. Smoking stole my relaxation and then just gave it back to me bit by bit. So it removes these benefits that we think we have towards smoking. And if we get rid of those benefits, then we remove the mental cravings. So essentially, understanding the nicotine trap gives us a way to manage physical cravings by translating those feelings of I want a cigarette into, yes, that bastard little nicotine monster is dying. And also managing the physical cravings the mental cravings are gone as well, because if you don't see any benefit in something, then you probably won't want to do it anymore. And the reason so many smokers that quit years and years have quit for years but still pine for cigarettes, or still say they want a cigarette or they wish they could have a cigarette, is because they still have all those benefits floating around in their head, all these ideas that smoking once upon a time gave them something. They still believe the media man's hype. They still believe the tobacco industry is bullshit and lies. So really, really, really important to understand the nicotine trap the nicotine cycle, if you want to quit smoking permanently and happily. Have a lovely, lovely day.